Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, July 5, 2022. Venus aligns with Uranus, pointing to an awakening of your inner eye or your deeper feelings about a matter. You might enjoy a coincidence that leads you to beautiful memories or unexpected feelings. Try not to be abrupt when it comes to putting something behind you, but following your intuition can be rewarding, helping you move forward. The key is distinguishing between a genuine need for change and rebellious feelings. You are likely to stir the pot now, and the results can be fascinating. There may be a private attraction, or you're inspired and motivated by a shared secret or special moment. A past love, whether with a person or pursuit, can quite suddenly become more relevant today. It's a day of discovery, and keeping your mind open to changes and improvements is a good strategy now. Whether feelings are new or renewed, you might enjoy exploring them today. Sudden revelations and epiphanies in love are likely at this time. After all, it's not every day that coquettish Venus joins forces with rebellious Uranus, let alone via your enigmatic 12th house of closure, dreams, hidden agendas, and unconscious patterns. Have you been keeping your feelings for someone a secret? Keep in mind, this could very well be vice versa, in that your special someone could catch you off guard and bring forth their romantic confession. Mercury, your celestial ruler, continues to harmonize with Pluto via your intimate 8th house of mergers. So again, something's most definitely brewing. New insights about your loyalty, security, and finances are coming through as Venus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus today. Your mind is electric with this conjunction spurring you from your subconscious comfort zone. Instead of maintaining the same old outlook you have had, the conjunction may result in radical mental changes. You could feel notably different about your sense of security, which could stir you into taking action. There may be a remarkable change in how secure you feel as well. Since these radical insights could go either way, so remain calm as your perception changes. When Mars leaves your financial sector next week, he will leave behind planets that can keep the momentum going and the dream alive, but money matters will become a lot less urgent. This will ultimately leave room for the income side of the financial fence to have it turn in the second half of the year. Until then, it is the professional gods that are working to first gain the right momentum on both the job and career fronts. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. You are still drawing in people like a magnet, so take your time and don't make a decision until you've seen all the possibilities. Life can get a little better than this, but not by much. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. Your well-being horoscope. The transit of the day increases your affection for a partner, for children, even pets. Anything that you shower with love will strongly feel the effect of this planetary energy. However, don't expect it to be received with a big thank you. Sometimes people take what you give in a way that makes you wonder whether they know how precious your feelings are. Don't let that make you feel resentful, just mention this concern and all will be well. Be sure to drink lots of water to help keep your emotional state flexible. This is the day to get the ball rolling on new projects. Hopefully you made the most of the last day to wrap up unfinished work so you can start with a clean slate. With the presence of today's vibration, you're not apt to want to do anything that's old. Be sure that you have a solid plan as to what you want to do, and how you're going to go about it to give yourself the best advantage with this fresh endeavor. Let today's ambitious energy give you strength and creative flow. Over 6 weeks after your birthday month ended and 12 days after Venus' departure saw the last of the faster planets leave, Mars returns to Taurus for the first time in 2 years. Just when you thought you had set your course for this new solar year and that you had explored all your options, Mars returns to blow things wide open. This brings you to the start of a new 2-year Mars cycle, with the warrior planet of the cosmos returning to fire up your warrior and competitive spirit. On a day when the stars are already aligned on the communication and relationship fronts, Mercury, the planet of communications return to your communication sector, will take this to a whole new level. This adds to an already empowered week on the relationship front, while today's romantically charged lunar vibes are the cherry on the top. Our eyes in the sky. Smart Mercury has been steadily moving forward in grounded Taurus lately, and its Earth trine to Pluto in career-boosting Saturn today can be just the push you need to step up to the plate and make things happen. Your job, or anything having to do with major responsibilities, including family and/or education, is at the forefront of this cosmic interaction, encouraging you to grab the lead and take the steps necessary to advance to the next level. If you're in a leadership role where it's up to you to make major decisions, be sure to consider all of the options, including the ones that are good for the group and not just your own personal success. Details are just as important as the overall picture. Your brainpower is impressive during this masterful trine, but remember that asking for advice or favors from people who are in key positions to help you isn't a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite, in fact. Mid-afternoon, Venus aligns with Uranus in Taurus, offering surprises in love and money. Although both planets are gliding through stable Taurian terrain, Uranus shakes us out of complacency and suggests we examine matters of the heart in evolutionary language. How are our relationships serving to develop our consciousness? If we are not lit up in love, we might now look for excitement elsewhere. Alternatively, we might be on the receiving end of another's sudden desire for change. This can be an influence for breakups, but not if a partnership is on solid footing. A union that begins under this influence may not last long, but we can learn a great deal from the engagement. Since Venus also rules money, we might also make risky investments at this time. The potential for both gains and losses is inherent in this transit, so only gamble with resources that you can afford to lose. In the evening, the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus, making us impulsive. A battle between intuition and instinct prompts us to grab for power. However, Uranus' influence prevents us from getting a firm grip, causing us to feel impotent. The more we try to assert dominance, the more the universe affirms that we are not in the driver's seat. Psychological revelations occur which are hard to process in the immediate. It may be some time before we can give proper context to our emotions, but we will be better for this confrontation.